In this video, we will discuss the methods for checking the assumptions of linear regression. Be sure to watch our previous video where we introduced these assumptions. Linearity can be checked visually by plotting the scatter plot of residuals versus fitted values. If the linearity assumption is met, the residuals should be randomly scattered around zero without any clear pattern. Statistically, you can check the linearity assumption using the rainbow test. The main idea is to separate the data set into two subsets, the central part of the data and the tails. Then fit the subsets and the full data to the linear regression model and get three models. Compare the goodness of fit of all three models. The idea is that if the linear model fits well, the performance of the combined model should not be significantly higher than the performance of the separate models. The independence assumption is often violated in time series data. There are several ways to check it. Firstly, through the autocorrelation function plot. It shows how the values of residuals are related to each other over different intervals or lags. Secondly, you can use Ljung-Box test. The test checks if a group of autocorrelations of residuals from a model are jointly different from zero. If they are all jointly zero, it means they are random and independent. Homoscedasticity can be checked using the residuals versus fitted values plot too. In a homoscedastic scenario, the spread of the residuals should be constant across all levels of X. If the variance changes, then we have heteroscedasticity. Statistically, you can use the Breusch-Pagan test. It tests whether the variance of the residuals is dependent on the predictor variables. The test statistic is achieved by regressing the squared residuals on the original independent variables. You then use the F-test or chi-square test to test the joint significance of the coefficients. The null hypothesis assumes homoscedasticity. Lastly, normality can be checked visually by plotting the QQ plot or histogram of the residuals. You should see an approximate bell-shaped structure in the histogram and points closely following the straight line in the QQ plot. You can also use the Shapiro-Wilk normality test. The null hypothesis is that the data are normally distributed. Calculate the Shapiro-Wilk test statistic and compare it with the critical value. If you want to learn more about artificial intelligence, subscribe to our channel to be aware of the new videos. Press the like button and let's discuss AI in the comments section.